Guys, welcome back to another video. It's finally here. This is actually going to be my room tour collection, my collection room tour, my Star Wars collection room tour. Actually, it's not just mine. I'm also going to be showing off my husband's Dragon Ball Z collection and my sister Erica's multiple collections within her large collection. So she collects multiple things, so you see it all, plus my stuff. It's fantastic. I'm really excited to show you. I'm really happy with how the room turned out. And just a quick disclaimer, I have more of the room than they do. That was something that was agreed upon beforehand. I just have more stuff than they do. And so I let them pick first where they wanted to put their stuff and let them completely set up their collections before I set mine up. That way, it was all fair because it looks like I literally hogged the room. But not the case. Everybody's got a good display of things, and I think that it just looks fantastic. I'm so proud of this room. And it's great, and I want to show people, and so I'm going to show you guys because I know everybody's been asking about it, and I'm really, really excited to show it off. So, yes, come with me. Alrighty, so I'm just going to start at like these doors. They're kind of at an angle on the wall, but this is basically where you walk in, and they don't have anything nerdy on them right now. We just wanted posters to cover. There's windows behind there, and it just gives a little bit more privacy to this room for people that we don't necessarily want to show off our collection to that visit our house. But hopefully, as time goes on, we will be able to change out these posters with other nerdy posters. We have some space at the bottom here that I can put some things. I haven't taken advantage of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the room and show you guys my stuff, and then I'll let you know when I'm done with my stuff, and then I will show you my husband's and then my sister's, and then I'll pan around the room so you can see how it's all laid out, basically. So anyways, it's going to be how it goes, and I'll probably put a little description at the bottom if you want to like skip to different collections. But mine starts out first. Up top, well, this is kind of technically Erica's. It's the Game of Thrones poster, but I do have a Star Wars metal tin there, which I got from Hobby Lobby. I really like it. I am probably going to go ahead and talk through this to kind of, well, it might make it go too long. I'm not sure. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just talk kind of if I see something that I need to mention. But basically, I've just got some carded figures wherever I can fit them. And I just wrote one poster, and my patches are right here. They look good there. And then lanyards, 4 carded figures. This Chewbacca light that turns on, actually. There we go. Just like that. Another poster. And then here are all my Tsum Tsums. And then basically I can use this space to set anything new that I need to review. Basically, also, these buckets just hold other Star Wars things. I only have one bucket of things in storage right now, so I got almost all of it out. On the side here, we have the Amazon exclusive Droid Factory. This one's kind of hidden down here, but beggars can't be choosers, you know. And then some more action figure sets. Tried to display as much of my box collection as possible since we are in this room and just take advantage of the space. And then I've got my mystery minis all throughout here, which I think look pretty good. Excuse any shadows, I'm filming at night, and so I only have the light to work on. But here is my vintage 3 3/4 inch collection. These are all loose and far from complete, let me just tell you. In the back, I've got some just carded vintage collection figures. Now we're on to the normal ones, like Expanded Universe. I did put them in chronological order, so I have Expanded Universe, Episode 1, Episode 2. And then I've got realistic Clone Wars, and then real Clone Wars, and then Episode 3. Again, it's a little dark, I'm sorry. I did start displaying. I ran out of vintage collection, so I got a Darth Plagueis in the corner. This just gets darker as we go. Grab myself my phone light. And then we've got Rebels, and Episode 4, Rogue One, Episode 5. And I think we have Solo in here too. Down at the bottom, continuation of Episode 5, Episode 6, 7, and 8. So, room to grow on that shelf. So that's my 3 3/4 inch shelf right there. Moving on to the 6 inch shelf. It is some Disney Elite Series figures and some Disney Infinity around there. I have my Mace Windu Force FX lightsaber mounted there. And a couple of little blind boxes. Here's basically my new trilogy shelf, minus the things hanging in the back. I just wanted to display some cards, so new trilogy shelf. Original trilogy shelf. I'm very heavy in bad guys on this side. and very empty on Good Guys, but room to grow. And then this is the prequel trilogy shelf. And this one definitely has the most room to grow, but that's not really my fault. They just have not come out with as much of that. So here is my Disney shelf. This is all like Disney Parks merchandise or Disney Store merchandise. I just had a lot of it and I wanted to display it because it's very unique. Sorry for the shadow, but that's all that there. And then down here I've got some Mighty mugs and some Happy Meal toys. Nothing crazy. This is the little box I sit on. It holds some stuff, but that's what I use when I review. Over here is my Micro Machine shelf. Just various things set up in this little corner shelf here. And then, of course, all the little people. I love the little people. Over here we have some carded figures. This is actually the Macquarie concept figures that I've carded, plus this vintage Logray I didn't know where to put. And then up here is the Gentle Giant, I think. Jumbo figure, vintage figure. Over here, some 30th anniversary. And then going into my Kubrick shelf. And I also share it with some Bear Bricks because they're sibling merchandise. They're very similar. And then there's some fake ones I have mounted. Chewbacca lights, of course. And then some old Mission series from right when they first re-released the 5 POA figures. I got a bunch of those. I think they look pretty good here. And then here is my pop shelf, which is, you know, I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. I just have some exclusives down here that I really like for the most part. And then all my pops are displayed in here. And it gets real dark, but they're all here. Except my lighted Chewbacca, my holiday Chewbacca, because he's in the living room for Christmas. And then some more exclusives, unboxed here. And then top shelf, this is actually where I film. And I've got some other things I film like right here. Ta-da! It's crooked because I've done it. But that's that. On the side here, I've got some itty bitties in package. Oh, did I show you? That's what this shelf looks like far away. So that's that side. Itty bitties along the little wall here on both sides. Here I have my 3 3/4, not 3 3/4, my 12-inch action figures and my Darth Vader Force FX lightsaber. Some Hot Wheels cars on the side. I have a lot of Kotobukiya collectibles here. My Commander Green mask, just various collectibles. If you have any questions, please let me know. I can fill you in on what is what. I love my mini lightsabers very much. Again, I apologize for the weird lighting. It is weird. And then some busts, what have you. And then we just get into a shelf of other display things that I really, really like. I'm gonna make sure that they got some time, especially these chopstick lightsabers. I love them so much. And in that back there is actually, this here is my first ever Star Wars toy. That was a lightsaber. It was Darth Vader's. Well, it was red, but it's in Qui-Gon's handle, so that was super weird. But down here, some books. This actually is a complete. I have some more books I gotta bring over, so this bookshelf will actually be full. But that's basically that shelf. And I really like it. I really do. I love the way I set up the collectibles. I think I did a good job. We have some various artwork here and here. Of course, my Star Wars clock. Some Legos. These were all things I had displayed in the closet as well. I've just moved them. Just like that. I actually have a bottom shelf. I gotta add more Legos. And then in here, this very dark corner, I've got all of my little Star Wars plush. So there's quite a few of them. It's not quite as dark in real life as it is over the camera, but definitely there. And there's also a Venom there. That's my husband's. My pinboard collection, some of my, there's a Jocasta New back there, my boxes, and then my Black Series titanium helmets, and then of course some refrigerators, some magnets that usually go in the refrigerator, but we put them on the gun safe. And then a poster, and then my giant Darth Vader. So basically that ends my collection. So that's everything there, all my Star Wars collection. And I think it looks fantastic if I'm being honest. So moving on, I'm gonna go to my husband's collection. This side will go a lot faster because I don't know all the details of everything, or I'm not gonna explain them necessarily, but he has Dragon Ball Z, so you have this amazing art wall that he put up, and some more art here. And here are some Figure Arts Zero statues, which look great. Funko Pops, which actually most of these are mine. And then more Funko Pops, also mine. And the Shoto figures, this shelf is actually mine. And then some little various knick-knacky Dragon Ball things. Definitely able to expand this shelf as we go, which is good. Both of these shelves really can be expanded, but it fits for what we have now. Some beautiful statues, very, very cool. He's got a really good taste in the Dragon Ball Z statues because he always picks out really, really good ones. Just fantastic. I love this one. And you'll probably recognize some of them. I do reviews on them sometimes. And they're just really cool, and I feel like I need to show them off because they're so amazing. And then definitely room to grow, like I said, so this shelf can fit more guys on it. So that's my husband's. He's very particular about what he collects Dragon Ball Z, so it's a slow growing collection, but actually not that slow because he's gotten a lot of these within the past 6 months. But looks fantastic, very presentable. This is kind of the first thing you see when you walk into the room, actually. So here's my sister's stuff. She might do a video on this on her channel, which goes into more detail, I'm sure. This is actually my husband's. And then my sister's boxes there, comic boxes. But she just got some movie promotional items up there, posters. This is video game stuff here. This is all Marvel Legends, which looks really cool. She knows how to pack a shelf, I do tell you that. Lord of the Rings, one of her other loves. Dinosaurs, that's actually a really big love of hers. More dinosaurs right here. Very cool. Her pinboard, which looks fantastic, and some other Legos, which are really cool. She's got a really cool Lego collection. Some Duplo. Here's a lot of minifigures, which was fantastic as well. And this is some little various things and Funko Pops. And then this is a lot of Disney. Vinyl Nations. Those were huge a couple of years ago, but she's collected and kept the really, really cool ones. And then she has like the full VHS set of all the Disney movies, and then some little fancy statues, and then some Tsum Tsums, more movies, and these are Park Star Vinyl Nations. So that is her collection. It also looks really cool. She's very good at setting things up. She helps me set up my things too. So, and then we're back at the doors. So that's basically it. Here's kind of a wide view of everything, and I'm sorry this video is probably getting a little long, but hopefully that gives you enough look into everything so you can kind of get the view that I see when I walk around and sit and whatnot. So I'm really happy with it, and I can't wait to see how it grows and how it evolves. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Bye, guys.